Union Bank of India Forex Officer exam was last held in 2021-22 cycle. After that, they have now come out with vacancies in 2024. So let's look at what were the certain past year questions that had come from the Forex professional knowledge subject and how you can go ahead and prepare for this particular exam. Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Prepare 50% faster by embracing the iExamB learning experience. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you keep getting the latest updates related to various job opportunities available for you. Talking about the Union Bank of India Forex vacancies, these are scale 1 vacancies that have come out this year, around 73 vacancies, and the exam pattern for this consists of 4 subjects: quantitative aptitude having 25 questions, reasoning having 50 questions, professional knowledge having 50 questions but equivalent to 100 marks, and English language 25 questions. So almost 50% weightage of your written exam is from professional knowledge alone, right, which in your case would be related to the Forex knowledge. If you want further details in relation to the detailed syllabus, the eligibility and the timelines for this exam, you can watch my video on our YouTube channel related to UBI Forex 2024 vacancies. So let's move ahead and talk about today's topic, which is discussing the past year questions. First, we will understand the topics which were covered in this particular exam. These are memory based questions, so the information related have been based on whatever inputs we got from the students from the last cycle, which was held in 21-22. The highest weightage was with the topic documentary credit. This is a very important topic. It is also most commonly known as letter of credit or LC. Okay, letter of credit or LC, right? This is a very important non-fund based credit being given by banks and is very important when you are an importer in the country, right? So this had highest weightage. There were questions related to terminologies related to letter of credit, the parties involved in letter of credit, you know, various types of letters of credit. Like this, a lot of questions had come. Another important topic was related to NRI accounts. Various kind of accounts are opened. NRIs can open in the banks in India, like the NRE account, the NRO account, right? FCNR account, like these. So certain features related questions related to these accounts was asked. Then import related documents related questions were there. Export related documents related questions were there, around 4. Fundamentals, Forex fundamental questions were there, around 7, where 2 were related to Forex risks, 2 were related to correspondent banking accounts, that is most commonly you may know it as Nostro account or a Vostro account or a Loro account, right? These are the 3 correspondent banking accounts used in the foreign exchange banking. So that is there. Then there were certain related to the Forex rates. So these were your Forex fundamental questions. From the regulatory framework, there were around 3 questions, and then exact nature of some other 16 questions was not there, but they were scattered around the various other topics from these or others, like the Forex facilities and all. So if I try to summarize these in the syllabus as explained by iExamB, in these 6 categories, the documentary credit forms a part of the international trade, right? So a very good weightage, almost 24% weightage from this particular topic. Your NRI accounts is a part of your Forex facilities. Your import and export related is a part of your import and export related documentation, which is almost 14 to 15% weightage it had. Then your Forex basics, fundamentals, all these 3 topics, around 7 questions, again 14 to 15% was from fundamentals of foreign exchange. Your regulatory framework, 3 questions we got to know, it could be higher also, so around 6 to 8% from regulatory framework. Various other topics were there which included from Forex investments, from Forex facilities, and maybe some other of these topics combined, but very easily safely you can say international trade through documentary credit was highest weightage. Some other important points to note was there were no numericals. No numericals were asked in 2021-22, and there were no current affairs that was asked in 2021-22 cycle, right? So this is another important point for you to note, right? If you want to know a little more about how and what type of questions had come and how the preparation were being done, you can also listen to the success stories of certain UBI Forex officers, again available on our website, on our YouTube channel, where you can listen to these success stories to help you further understand what type of questions were asked in the written exam and also in the interview stage. Let's move ahead and talk about certain specific questions that were asked from the professional knowledge in the last exam. First question which we are discussing is related to documentary credit. In this, the question was, in a letter of credit, that is the documentary credit, as I told you, it is more commonly known as letter of credit or LC. So in a LC transaction, the bank that assumes responsibility to the exporter for payment from the buyer's bank so long as the terms and conditions of the letter of credit have been met by the exporter is known as who? He is known as the confirming bank, right? So a confirming bank is the bank that in a LC transaction assumes the responsibility to the seller, that is the exporter, for the payment, right? So we have various entities, who is the issuing bank, who is an advising bank, who is a negotiating bank, right? So all these terminologies are very, very important when you are studying this topic. Another question that had come related to LC was one of the types of LC, and they had asked what do we mean by an irrevocable LC or an irrevocable documentary credit. So LC which cannot be cancelled or amended without the consent of all the parties involved is known as an irrevocable letter of credit, right? So that is the definition of an irrevocable letter of credit. There are various other types of LCs, revocable one, transferable one. So again, you need to know all the different types of LCs that are there. Another topic is the NRI accounts related topic. So I am discussing few questions related from each of these topics that I told you that had come in the exam. Here there was one question related to the FCNR account, which is the foreign currency non-resident account that can be opened, that a non-resident Indian can open in a foreign currency in India, right? So which type of an account it can be? So it can only be a term deposit. Okay, so an FCNR account, because it is in foreign currency, it can only be a term deposit. However, if an NRI wants to open a savings or a current or a recurring FD type of account, that they can open in Indian rupee as an NRE account or as an NRO account, right? So that was another question. Another question was related to the forex facilities for exporters. So there's forex facilities for exporters. There's an EEFC, which stands for exchange earners foreign currency account, right? Means, so who is earning a foreign exchange in our country? Usually an exporter, right? So if you are exporting something, you are likely to get paid in that foreign currency. So they can open a account in bank in India, in the Indian bank, so that they can get that payment against the export that they have done, right? So what percentage of foreign exchange earnings by way of inward remittance, inward means that is coming inside India through normal banking channel, is allowed to be credited to this particular account? So the answer is 100%. Why? Because if you are earning in foreign currency, I will allow you to bring the entire amount into India in as foreign currency. Why would I not allow you to bring in the entire money, right? So that is my benefit for me, because I am earning foreign exchange for the country. Okay, so that is the answer. Again, this was a very direct question that they had asked as one of the features of a EEFC account. Okay. Next question was import related. So there is, every importer has to have a code which is known as the import exporter code, or more commonly known as an IEC, import exporter code number, right? So how many digits does it have? The answer is 10, right? So this is given by DGFT, which is the Director General of Foreign Trade, issues this number. Okay, and this IEC, it's a 10-digit alphanumeric number which is issued on the basis of the PAN of the entity. Okay, so this was another direct question that had come. Before I move on, let me tell you about the Union Bank Forex course that iExamB offers for the preparation of this particular scale 1 vacancies. It consists of video lessons which are conceptual in nature, covering different aspects related to the forex subject. There are crisp and comprehensive study notes, a lot of practice tests for your entire syllabus, including your QRE and your professional knowledge. There will be certain live sessions to help you prepare further, and interview guidance if you clear the written exam. The course is being curated by Mr. Shankar Nagarajan, who is an ex-RBI officer with 30 years of experience in RBI and 7 years of teaching experience in the banking, trade finance and forex space. The other faculties working for this would be myself, Prachi Agarwal, Vidhika Bansal ma'am and Tushar sir. So if you want to check out, you could visit our website and have a look at the demo of this particular course. The course, as I told you, will consist of comprehensive notes. These are your recordings where conceptual points are being covered, live video recordings, and a lot of MCQ practice tests that are available for you to practice. We will also hold the classes which will start from the 22nd of Feb of this particular month. Moving on with the question, the export related question that had come in the exam stated, the exporter of goods should necessarily submit the export documents to the bank within how many days? So it is within 21 days of the date of shipment of whatever you are exporting. The necessary documents, export documents, have to be submitted to the bank. The fundamentals related question about correspondent accounts that I had told you. One was, if the Bank of India has an account of a correspondent bank in London in the pound sterling, it will be known as what account? So it is known as a nostro account, right? Which means our account with you, right? So Bank of India is they have our account with a foreign bank in the foreign currency, right? So that is known as a vostro account. The opposite of that is a vostro account, where a foreign bank opens a account in the Indian bank in the Indian currency, right? So that's a vostro account. There was another question related to the loro account that was asked, asking exactly what is a loro account. So when one Indian bank is referring to the foreign currency account of another Indian bank in an overseas center, it is known as a loro account. So that means when a bank does not have its own nostro account and it uses the nostro account of some other bank which has a nostro account with a foreign bank, then for the other purpose bank it is known as the loro account. So these are all correspondent entry accounts that help to understand where you are with whom and in which currency you are holding a account. The question related to forex risk topic was asked was related to the currency risk. That is, in forex markets, derivatives can be used by an exporter to manage which type of a risk? So it is the currency risk that they can manage with the help of derivatives like forwards and swaps. Okay, futures are also there on certain currency pairs. Okay. Another question on the fundamentals related to forex rates that they had asked, if a customer tenders a traveler's check in US dollars to the bank for conversion to Indian rupee, which rate will be applied? Okay, so it will be the buying rate. Why? Because the bank will be buying the foreign currency from you, and because it's a traveler check, the TC buying rate would be applied. Okay, when the bank is selling, then the selling rate is applied. And what do we mean by the TC forward rate or notional rate? We will discuss in the classes if you are preparing for this particular exam. If you want to practice more questions and understand for this particular exam, 2 mock tests are freely available on our iXambi website. You can visit our website under free mock tests. You will be able to find mock tests for Union Bank of India Forex Officer. You can go ahead and practice these and understand your level of preparation. So that's about the tests and the questions for the past year. So certain questions I have covered over here. Some important dates that you can have in mind is the last date for applying for this vacancy for the bank is 23rd of February. We are starting live classes for this particular topic and exam from 22nd of February at our iXambi, and the tentative date of exam is likely to be the 17th of March. So these dates you can keep in mind if you are looking to apply for this particular post. That's all. Thanks from my side. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon if you find this video useful. And if you have any other queries, you can please call us on 920-5524028 or write to us at hello@iXambi.com. If you are looking for these questions, you can download the PDF of this particular video from the description below. We also have an app now, so you can download the app from the Google Play to quickly browse through our courses, our daily quizzes, Bpedia, which is our daily and weekly and monthly GA magazine, to keep yourself updated and prepare 50% faster for the various government job exams. Wishing you all the best.